In a world veiled gently between the whispers of the ancient earth and the shimmer of the celestial beyond, there exists a realm where the ordinary and the extraordinary quietly intertwine. Here, the air itself hums with a soft magic, a delicate, unseen current that dances lightly beneath the boughs of ancient trees and over the murmur of tranquil streams. This is a place where time surrenders its urgency, folding softly into the endless embrace of twilight and dawn, and where the gods and spirits wander with the ease of the evening breeze. In this serene tapestry, cradled by mountains, veiled in mist and seas bathed in moonlight, the tale of the Eight Immortals begins to weave itself gently into being. These are not distant legends, told with thunder or storm, but quiet, persistent stories whispered beneath the vast sky, carried by the gentle footsteps of those who have stepped beyond the mortal coil. Each immortal walks lightly among the shadows and light, their presence felt more than seen, their powers subtle yet profound, touchstones of an ancient mystery that lulls the world into a peaceful reverie. Imagine a path paved with jade stones, winding slowly through bamboo groves that sway as if breathing with the rhythm of the earth. Along this path, faint amid the soft rustle of leaves, moves an old man with a serene smile, his eyes crinkling gently like the petals of the lotus floating nearby. This is He Xianggu, the only woman among the eight, whose purity is said to bloom eternally even in the most barren places. She carries a lotus flower that shimmers softly, symbolizing enlightenment and spiritual awakening, a tender glow amidst the twilight. Near her, a figure with a gourd tied loosely to his waist strolls lazily, his steps unhurried, his laughter a soft murmur amid the shadows. This is Li Tieguai, known for his iron crutch and gourd that holds healings and potions, a quiet guardian of the souls resting between this world and the next. His weathered face tells stories of countless wanderings beyond the physical realm, his presence a calm reassurance to those lost on life's journey. Further along the jade path, a man with a fan carved from peach wood moves with a lightness that belies his years. This is Zhongli Quan, whose fan can revive the dead and transform the mundane into the miraculous. His countenance is gentle, his eyes reflecting the vast skies, as if he carries the boundless expanse of the heavens within him. Beside him walks Lan Kaihe, whose playful spirit and colorful garments flutter like the petals of spring flowers touched by a gentle breeze. Lan Kaihe's flute sings melodies that weave through the air, stirring one's heart towards joy and transcendence. In this world of soft shadows and tender light, their laughter and whispers mingle with the sighs of the wind, carrying with them secrets of immortality and the mysteries of the universe. On a distant hill, basking in the glow of the setting sun, sits Han Xiangzi, the youngest of the immortals. His eyes sparkle with a youthful light, and his flute rests gently in his hands, ready to release melodies that can tame wild beasts and bring forth abundance. The breeze carries the faint fragrance of blooming chrysanthemums, the flower said to grant long life and ease the burden of sorrow. Nearby, Lu Dongbin, the wise and gentle scholar, moves with purposeful calm, his sword sheathed but held close, a symbol not of violence, but of spiritual discipline and the cutting away of illusion. His presence is a silent promise of guidance and protection amidst the swirling uncertainties of the mortal world. Completing this august company is Han Zhongli, elegant and mysterious, whose power over alchemy is whispered of in reverent tones. His tall staff, topped with a crescent moon, seems to pulse with a quiet, ancient wisdom. Alongside him walks Cao Guoju, the nobleman turned immortal, whose castanets echo softly like a heartbeat, connecting the sacred and the mundane in a dance as old as time itself. Each carries an emblem, a token of their journey beyond death, markers of their transformation and the virtues they embody. Together, the Eight Immortals journey slowly through the landscapes of this world and the worlds beyond, their steps leaving trails of shimmering light and quiet wonder. The mountains rise like ancient guardians, softened by the gentle embrace of mist. Rivers flow endlessly, carrying reflections of countless stars. Under the vast expanse of the indigo sky, where the moon lingers like a quiet guardian, their stories unfold like petals opening in the calm stillness before dawn. They are wanderers and teachers, each with a story etched softly into the fabric of eternity, a harmony of power and grace that lulls the world into a gentle, eternal twilight. As the last light fades and the stars begin their silent vigil, the Eight Immortals find moments of rest beneath the boughs of ancient pines, their laughter and whispered wisdom blending with the gentle night. Here, in the hush between heartbeats, the world breathes deeply, and the timeless dance of immortality moves softly onward, inviting those who listen to dream alongside these gentle wanderers of the spirit. As twilight deepened into the gentle embrace of night, the Eight Immortals moved with a grace that seemed to dissolve the very boundaries of time and space. Their footsteps did not disturb the earth beneath them. Rather, they left behind a soft whisper, like the sigh of the wind weaving its way through ancient pines. The sky above shifted slowly, stars awakening one by one, as if eager to witness the timeless passage of these wandering souls. Lan Kaihe, with their worn basket of flowers softly swaying against the cool air, hummed a melody as delicate and fleeting as the petals themselves. This quiet song seemed to mingle with the rustling leaves, a serene harmony that beckoned all who listened into a dreamlike stillness. Nearby, He Xianggu lifted her lotus flower gently toward the moonlight, its luminous petals glowing with an ethereal light that softened the shadows around them. The lotus, a symbol of purity that emerges unblemished from muddy waters, was a tender reminder of the immortal's ability to rise untouched from the trials of the mortal world. Each immortal carried more than just the physical form of their magical objects. These treasured talismans were sacred vessels of their stories, their choices, and their transcendence. Li Tieguai's iron crutch, worn and scarred, spoke quietly of his journey through hardship and compassion. It was not merely a support for his limping step, but a bridge between the mortal plane and the elusive realms where he gathered healing herbs, willing to sacrifice for the sake of others. Meanwhile, Han Xiangzi's flute, resting softly at his lips, began to weave a melody that floated like mist across a calm lake, conjuring the soothing and subtle energies of the natural world. With every note, flowers seemed to bloom, and the air shimmered with ancient magic, a reminder of his gift to bring joy and renewal. Zhang Guolao, ever the whimsical sage, strode gently ahead, with his bamboo drum slung across his back. His presence brought a playful pulse, the beat of an age-old dance weaving through the forest, inviting even the quiet stars to tap their distant rhythms along with him. As they moved together, each step and breath seemed to blend their powers, as though their unique journeys were threads in a vast tapestry, ever unfolding. The vastness around them felt warm and protective, carrying echoes of laughter and gentle teachings from times long past. Lu Dongbin, with his sword sheathed yet never far from reach, guided silently, a steady beacon among them. His deep understanding of the inner alchemy of the spirit lent a quiet strength, as if his calm resolve could part clouds and reveal the hidden truths beneath the surface of things. Cao Guoju walked with noble grace, his castanets clicking softly, each sound a gentle punctuation in their unfolding journey, a reminder of righteous cultivation and the delicate balance between worldly honor and spiritual freedom. As they wandered, the mist around their feet thickened, then thinned like a living breath, revealing glimpses of the mystical landscapes they traveled through. A land where mountains floated lightly over seas of swirling jade, and trees bloomed with fruits that shimmered like stars caught in leaves. Their path was never fixed, often shifting like an invitation to wander deeper into dreams and memories, places where the boundaries between flesh and spirit blurred like watercolor on silk. Along their route, subtle glimmers would appear, stray beams of moonlight reflecting on dew, the faint flutter of a crane's wings in the distant sky, soft murmurs of an ancient stream whispering secrets known only to those who listen with open hearts. In these moments, the immortals would pause, eyes closing briefly, as if to drink in the essence of the world's quiet beauty, allowing themselves to be reborn within the stillness before continuing their wandering. The serene companionship between them was unspoken, yet profound. They shared no hurry, no need for words, merely the gentle, pulsing presence of one another as they journeyed beyond the veil. Their magic, while wondrous and powerful, was never loud or boastful. It was the subtle current that carried the universe's quiet wisdom, flowing through their hands, their steps, and their souls. This magic was as much about what was felt in the heart as what was seen beneath the eyes. It was the light that brought clarity to shadowed places within, the warmth that thawed cold fears and loneliness, a balm for any weary spirit seeking renewal in the stillness of night. As the night deepened, so too did the shared silence among them, an eloquent silence that spoke of trust, of healing, of endless journeys yet to be traveled. Each immortal stood as a beacon of hope and peace, inviting listening dreamers to travel softly with them through the timeless folds of the world's mystery. And so, wrapped in the quiet embrace of the moon's gentle glow, the eight immortals continued their wandering, neither lost nor found, but simply present, flowing endlessly onward, carried by the unseen currents of the universe's tender breath. As the night deepens, the gentle journey of the eight immortals continues beneath a tapestry of shimmering stars, scattered softly across a velvet sky. Their footsteps are silent upon the misty paths that weave through ancient groves, where the whispering bamboo sways with delicate grace, and the cool breath of twilight carries the faint fragrance of plum blossoms. Each immortal moves with a serene purpose, their magical talismans glowing faintly, casting ethereal pulses of light that mingle with the silver glow of the moon. These are not hurried steps, but a timeless wandering, a dance between worlds where moments stretch and linger like the delicate notes of a distant flute. Lan Kaihe, with their basket of blossoms, scatters petals that flutter and spiral slowly to the earth, each one seeming to hum with a gentle warmth, inviting calm and renewal. The petals catch the soft breeze, their colors dissolving into the night, like fragments of dreams gently slipping away. Nearby, Lu Dongbin's sword hangs quiet at his side, its edge refraining from any clamor, while his gaze rests peacefully on the horizon, as if reading the silent poetry of the stars. It is a power held not in strength or haste, but in the quiet certainty of gentle guidance, a beacon to those who wander, lost between waking and dreaming. Xianggu floats effortlessly a little above the ground, her lotus flower glowing with an inner light that seems to pulse in rhythm with the slow beating of a heart. This light cradles all it touches in soothing calm, like a mother's embrace that remembers every whispered secret and every tender hope. Han Xiangzi plays a reed flute, its notes flowing soft and slow, drifting among the trees, weaving a melody that carries the listeners farther from the clamor of the day and closer to the silent gardens within their souls. His melody is a lullaby for dreams yet to come, a gentle call to the restful, the mysterious, and the quiet peace awaiting deeper stillness. Zhongli Quan, with his gourd that holds endless elixirs, steps lightly, its shape shimmering with the promise of healing and renewal. The elixirs do not rush to spill. They breathe patience and acceptance, the quiet invitation to restore what time has worn and to flow gently with the ever-shifting tides of life. Zhang Guolao, astride his white mule, moves with the wisdom of ancient rhythms, his bamboo drum humming softly, like the distant echo of night insects, a sound both grounding and fleeting, a link to the cycles beyond human sight and time. His presence reminds us of the balance between stillness and movement, the ebb and flow of all things living and eternal. Cao Guoju carries his jade tablet carefully, a symbol of virtue and protection that glows with a pale and steady light. It is a quiet strength, a gentle shield that does not push or demand, but offers safety wrapped in the kindness of understanding. Together, these 8 wanderers move as one, a circle of immortality, each distinct, yet part of the same tranquil rhythm, their energies weaving a soft, protective net across the vast night. As they pass through the serene landscape, their presence seems to coax the world itself into a slower heartbeat. Rivers glide more softly, their surfaces catching and scattering the moonlight like scattered glass beads. Trees lean gently towards the path, their branches offering a hushed canopy under which even the restless can find shelter. The night's silence deepens, not heavy or oppressive, but tender and full of unseen life, perfect for the quiet unfolding of dreams. The immortals pause near a pool, its surface smooth and reflective as polished obsidian. Here for a moment their footsteps stop, their eyes lift not outward, but inward. The reflections beneath the moonlight remind them, and us, of the delicate balance between the seen and unseen, between the form and the essence. The enchantments they carry, the timeless artifacts they bear, are but vessels for the deeper mysteries of existence, the gentle letting go, the whispered acceptance of change, and the soft embrace of the eternal journey. The cool air carries their quiet laughter, a sound without hurry, without edges, woven through with the warmth of companionship and a joyous reverence for the mysteries they traverse. Though immortal, they move with humility, as if cradling each moment as a precious secret. Their path is not a race to some distant end, but a reverent wandering, unfolding as slowly as the petals of a night-blooming flower, revealing beauty and magic with patient grace. It is a perfect invitation to let go of the day's lingering thoughts, to slip gently beneath the soothing veil of night. One by one, the immortals begin to dissolve back into the world, fading softly like the last breathing note of a serene melody. Their figures grow faint, merging with the silken shadow of trees and mist, until only the gentle presence of their magic remains, a delicate fragrance in the air that soothes the soul. Their journey is never truly over, but continues in every corner where calm and wonder meet, in the quiet moments before sleep, in the peaceful spaces between breaths. And now, dear listener, as you lie here in the stillness of your own twilight, let the gentle passage of the Eight Immortals guide you. Imagine their soft footsteps beside you, carrying away any restless thoughts like leaves floating downstream. Let their lanterns of calming light wash over you, steady and slow, as though you were drifting along a tranquil river beneath the vast, star-lit sky. Feel the protective glow of their magical symbols wrapping around you in quiet kindness, an invisible embrace that moves with you into the gentle folds of sleep. Breath becomes deeper, slower, folding softly like the petals that scatter across the earth. The world around you grows distant, a hushed lullaby beneath the solemn sky. The Eight Immortals, ever present and ever wandering, leave behind only the peace of their quiet magic. You are now a part of their timeless journey, a sacred passage between waking and dreaming, gently carried into the realm where dreams take flight and all is calm. Rest now, beneath the ancient stars, beneath the watchful moon, and know that the magic of the Eight Immortals travels with you. Drift softly, sweetly, and peacefully into the quiet night. And when you awaken, may you carry the gentle calm of their eternal wandering within your heart, a spark of serene light to guide you onward through all your days. Good night.